Unified School District was recently honored in the 30th Annual Golden Bell Awards program of the California School Boards Association. The district received 2 Golden Bell Awards this year. One was for the Network for a Healthy California program under the direction of Deepa Shah, program coordinator. The goal of the Network for a Healthy program is to promote healthy eating and regular physical activity among low-income families. The program began in 2004 in response to the growing concern for childhood obesity among school-aged children. The second award was won for the Red Carpet Media Festival at Tetzlaff Middle School. The program is administered by Christina Wise, principal of Tetzlaff, and under the direction of Greg Porter, journalism and broadcasting teacher. The goal of the Red Carpet Media Festival is to celebrate student achievement in the areas of technology and media production in a culminating event. The event creates a platform for students to communicate to the local community as well as to the professional community while teaching lifelong technology skills. The event has been in place since June of 2007. The Golden Bell Awards program promotes excellence in education by recognizing outstanding programs in school districts throughout California. Let's kick it off with the Red Carpet Media Festival at Tetzlaff Middle School, represented by Tetzlaff Assistant Principal, Mr. Tom Woodward, and Media Teacher, Mr. Greg Porter. Well, Mr. Woodward, I want to start this way with the kind of the big thing. What's the new news here at Tetzlaff? What do we know?
Well, thank you for having me on. Our principal, Christina Wise, have been here for 2 years now. We're in our second year. And we're really pleased to have all of the award-winning programs. We've got an award-winning band. We will be hosting the science fair this year, so that's a nice thing for us. And our band, as I said, they went to Disneyland. We've got a great TV studio here, which really is what is the start for our Red Carpet Media Festival, which is one of the things we're going to talk about here tonight.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like we've got a lot of great things going on, and the Red Carpet Media Festival is a big part of that.
Absolutely.
So maybe, Mr. Porter, you can kind of fill us in on the beginning stages and then what it's grown into the massive monster of success that it is today.
Yes. Well, you know, this will mark our 4th annual event coming up in 2010.
Okay.
And it started off as a festival to recognize students for their media achievements here at Tetzlaff, and we wanted to give them not only a school audience to our students here on campus for our live morning show, but also to the community and the professional community. So our idea was to create a festival where the community could come in and get something to eat. We had vendors come in. We had talent portions of the
live
area.
talent?
Yes, live talent on during the meals and also for the stage action right before the ceremony.
Wow.
And our plan was to get somebody from the community news companies, and we got KTLA. Stan Chambers came out, and he hosted the event. He judged the videos, hosted the event, and we've had him here for all 3 years after. And
see, that is so awesome to make that partnership with someone in the professional community, and then he's now attached to the program. That's great.
And so it's been very successful ever since. And KTLA has partnered with us, and they give us our winners, our ones who win first place. They give them the tour of the station, so we get to go and watch a live show from behind the scenes on the set there, and then we have a Q&A with the talent. And that's part of the rewards package to Hollywood.
That is cool.
Yes.
That is really cool. That is really cool. When it first started, this would be going on 4 years ago, how would you say it is compared to where it is now, as far as growth or maybe the way you've changed the program or adapted it or added things? How has it changed?
Well, the categories have pretty much stayed the same. They've fluctuated a little bit here and there, but the categories have been pretty consistent.
What are the categories?
We have 3 main. We have video, and there are 7 subcategories under video, like commercial production, news stories, etc. We have a yearbook entry for those that are in yearbook, a photograph entry, which is open to any student, any picture from the summer up until deadline.
And that's school-wide, right?
School-wide.
Awesome.
And so these are, and the idea of the program is to involve all students, not just students that are in an elective that does video production or computer lab. It's, if they've done something on their own, they've done public service announcement at home, they can submit that as long as it was done within that school year.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. So that if there's a student who maybe it doesn't have the video production elective class because they have band or something else,
Right.
but they're really into video or things like that, if they make something at home on their own, they can still submit it and still...
And we've had winners over the last several years that have won doing it on their own.
That's cool. I hope that, you know, I would imagine for the student body that would inspire them to go, hey, it's awesome when you're in the classes because you're getting, you're learning, you're getting the knowledge of certain techniques and things, but that doesn't kind of exclude me from the overall festival.
Right, and it's come a long way. We started off as an outside ceremony, and we remember the screen not staying up and lighting up well enough and trying to hold it down with duct tape and cover that up.
I remember some of those, yes.
So that was our first year's experience, and so we've since moved to the auditorium, and we've been able to, you know, decorations and everything set up. I mean, it's all out, and it's very well organized now. You know, we've learned from the mistakes of the past, and now it's set up. It's beautiful. In fact, we're always, we end up being standing room only in an auditorium that fills 300. So it's been extremely successful year after year since.
I was going to ask about that. So you've been your attendance has been well over 300 then.
Yes.
That's great. Now I imagine the bulk of those would be students, parents. Do you find that there's also just kind of curious community members who are?
We do, and plus we get board members and other. We had a student strategic member that came in. He was interested in it. He had heard about it. So we do get people coming in from the community, and we also have community with the students. So we've had students last year. One of the winners, in fact, she brought her preacher and her and his family, and they all wanted to support her, and she ended up being one of the winners. In fact, she was one of the ones that did the project on her own outside of school hours, and that was a completely independent project. So we get people from all over the community coming in for this.
Now, if someone was interested, like myself or someone who's watching the show and is going, man, I would love to see some of these winners, you know, or even other entries, what happens to the show once it's done? Does it all gets preserved on the internet? So on our website at tetzloffms.com, there's a link on the front page for Red Carpet. You click on it, and you will actually see the whole history from all the way back to 3 years ago. Oh, wow. Every winner for every category. You can watch the videos right online. And when we had a newspaper in the first year, you can see the articles. So any winner has recognition. The photographs, everything is there all the way up until last year. And then, of course, in June after the event, we'll have our fourth year up. So we just keep the whole history going. So anyone can go back and look at the history, plus entry forms and rules, and the whole description of the program is up there as well. Oh, that's great. I think there'd be a lot of people watching this who would be interested and want to be able to go back and see what kind of things they can even look forward to in 2010. Absolutely. So that's great. Well, thanks for coming on the show and letting everyone know. Congratulations on the Golden Bell. Thank you. Very proud.